Hi, everyone. It's Bob Perkins bringing you this week's Monday Morning Sales Minute. It's a leadership series. I've talked about inspiration, empowerment, the mission. This week, I'm going to talk about rewards and recognition. We spend quite a bit of time at conferences and roundtables talking about the importance of recognizing individuals and teams. But I see all too often that a lot of sales leaders and teams and organizations kind of do it ad hoc. So I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but I'm going to share 3 points, a type of template to use when considering effective rewards and recognition. Point number 1 is you need to actually establish a rewards and recognition program. That's right. It needs to be something that you can outline, something that's consistent, something that maybe you plan out for the entire year that doesn't change. The program needs to be ongoing. It needs to be consistent. And let's say you do it once a month. It needs to happen each and every month. That's how important developing this program is. There may be lots of pieces to it, but whatever it is, it needs to be specific, ongoing, and repeatable and consistent. Point number 2 is it needs to be meaningful. What I mean by that is there's lots of different ways to recognize individuals, to reward them. We have comp plans. Sometimes we have programs and spiffs and contests and things like that. And they're all good. They can be beneficial. But it needs to go beyond just, let's say, the rep who had the most conversations that week, right? It needs to have impact on the organization. When an employee feels recognized about an accomplishment, that accomplishment really needs to be specific, needs to be meaningful, not only to the individual, but how does that accomplishment impact the team? How does that accomplishment impact the entire organization? So as you're planning out the components of this rewards and recognition, don't forget that, don't lose sight of that. It may be that a rep brought in a significant deal, and that significant deal is going to be a 3-year deal that has great impact not only to the rep, but also to the entire company or the organization. Finally, the 3rd point is make sure it's done in public. When you recognize an individual, make it as public as possible. One of the things I used to do when I'd go into a new company and would be leading a new inside sales team, I would plan out this rewards and recognition program, much like I would a project. And I would have monthly all hands meeting. At the all hands meeting, I would invite senior leaders in, I'd invite cross functions in, invite as many people possible because we were going to recognize these 5 things each month. Finally, in addition to bringing people into, say, an all hands meeting, you can send out an email to a distribution list to announce the individuals that are being rewarded and being recognized. Make sure it's done in public. Be specific. Talk about the impact of this accomplishment, the impact not only just for the rep, but the team. And make sure you plan this out. Get a team together. Your other managers, bring some reps into the mix and plan out what this rewards and recognition program looks like so you can actually write it out in a document. Hope that helps. Oh, one last thing on the public thing I almost forgot. I used to have something called a wall of fame, and in this wall of fame had all the key monthly winners of different different things that we put out there. So maybe you could do that too. That makes it visible. That also makes it public. Okay. I hope that helps. I'd love to hear your rewards and recognition ideas. So send me an email. Let me hear from you on what's working for you. Hope that helps. Until next week, everyone, good selling and good leads.